What's up, Diva fam, and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 3. Again, I'm so excited to be here with you guys. Again, it is Vlogmas, so I'm trying to post as much as possible. And today's video, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we are talking about winter eyeshadow palettes that I will be using during these next cold months. And I'm just going to go ahead and talk about them and why I decided to choose these. And maybe you have these in your collection and maybe you might get inspired even by my thoughts about like the color hues and the palettes themselves, because I have a bunch of different brands in here to talk about. So let's just go ahead and jump into this video. So without further ado, you guys know the gist. If you like videos like this, give this video a big thumbs up because it helps me so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel because you know you want to. And don't forget to go ahead and hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss a video with me, your girl, Sandra D. And let's just go ahead and get into it. Hello, how are you guys? Thank you guys so much for joining me here on Vlogmas Day 3. If this is your first time to my YouTube channel, love you guys to be a part of the hashtag DEEVAFAM. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe down below. It is Sandra D Beauty on all of my socials. They were linked all down below. But again, make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss any of my future uploads. I post videos typically 2 to 3 times a week. They're beauty, makeup, and lifestyle videos, but again, like, we're in the midst of Vlogmas, so a lot of things going on. I am also part of a makeup challenge group here where we do really fun makeup challenges, get really creative, and I think we're in season 3. We're almost about to wrap up here shortly. And then I also do giveaways monthly or every other month, or every single time I hit a tier in my subscriber count, which is 100 tier every single time I hit my subscriber count. But this time around, since we're in the midst of Vlogmas, again, I am doing a lot of giveaways during the month of December because, again, I love you guys so much for always being here, for supporting me by watching my videos, liking my videos, commenting on my videos. But whether you're subscribed or not subscribed, I still appreciate you guys being here and anyone that is watching this video. So thank you guys so much. And again, let's just go ahead and jump into this video. We're talking about all about winter eyeshadow palettes that are inspiring to me, possibly might inspire you to do some really fun looks. So without further ado, I've got a few right here, and I almost dropped these when I was like trying to get them out of like my drawer over here, because I've got like 3 drawers of like eyeshadow palettes. And I recently just decluttered my eyeshadow collection, or my whole entire makeup collection, like almost, I feel like a few months ago. I think it was almost 2 months ago. And it's crazy to say that I did that. But yeah, I still have a really good amount of eyeshadow palettes left, and I really want to play with these ones, and particularly during the next cold weather season. So starting off with these two, these are the Naked palettes from Urban Decay. So I picked these 2 palettes because during winter time, again, it's all about like the blues, the browns, the purples, the like deep berry tone shades. And so this is the Urban Decay Urban Decay Robin Eisenberg palette, and it has a mixed hue. So I feel like all of the, well, hold on. I feel like I can't figure this out. I feel like all of these shades would be really fun to play with during the winter time, again, because we've got these like blues, these purples. I don't know what kind of shade is that. Is that like periwinkle? Is that what that is? And then you've kind of got these like berry tone, red tone shades, and I feel like those just kind of are really fun to play with during the winter time. Again, I'm all about stepping out of my comfort zone and trying to incorporate more color into my looks, and I just feel like this palette is just giving that. And that's kind of what majority of these palettes are giving too, but I have an array of different palettes to talk about. But this one is really fun. Again, it's more of like a cosmic type of palette, but I just think these shades are just so pretty. So let me go ahead and swatch this one. It literally says holidays. So I think that, again, that's going to be super perfect. Look at that. Just look at that tone. I'm going to end up swatching so many like shades on my hand today. It's going to be stupid. Like, ugh, the pigmentation, Urban Decay is just, she's always been that girl since the beginning. It was the original Naked palette. It was my very first high-end palette that I ever purchased, and I just love it. This other shade is called Ice Crater. So again, giving off that bluish shade for Christmas time, and the other one is called Alien Babe. Now, some of these shades give off really good pigmentation. Some of them actually need a base to go into it. And again, a swatch is just a swatch. It doesn't mean that it's perfect, but you know, it's all about how you use it and how you apply it onto your face. So there is that palette. Then we also have the Naked Urban Decay Wild West palette. Now this one's a little bit more on the neutral side, but it still has some of these like, I don't know, orangey, burgundy, like burnt orange tones, darker tones, more or less is what I'm going for. And then it has these like slight shades of blue. Now this can kind of go either way, but I do really like this palette just because I feel like it's an eclectic look of, you could either, it could be fall, but it could also be winter. And I just love a good neutral palette that has a good pop of color. And this shade in the center, that bright blue shade, I'm telling you, it is stunning. It's like almost like a turquoise greenish blue, and I just, oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, too good, too good, too good. So there is that palette, and most of these, I think both of these palettes are still available to pick up. I think either at Sephora or Ulta, but I definitely know that I've probably seen them more on display in Sephora than at Ulta, to be honest. So, next we have a few Jeffree Star palettes. I still love his makeup. I'm just not a huge supporter as I used to be. I was like a ride or die JSC. I had to get the subscription, not the subscription boxes, I had to get the mystery boxes like every single year. If you guys go back to my older content, anytime there was a mystery box, your girl had it. I had to use Afterpay or whatever I could, but I made sure to get that box to unbox it, and I would always do a giveaway. But lately, I just feel like some of the palettes he's been coming out with, or some of the collections, I'm just not like wowed by, and I don't know. And I just feel like I have enough in my collection of Jeffree Star, even though I've decluttered a lot of it too, that I just don't have room for some of the newer stuff. And I feel like some of the shades he's been coming out with too, and some of his eyeshadow palettes, like I have stuff like that already in my collection. So I don't know. For a while there, I was actually just buying it based off of the packaging. Oh God, don't fall. Don't fall. Anyways. So the two palettes I have are right here though that I still have in my collection. We already know Blue Blood, she's that girl. If you need anything that is a blue shade and you want to play with some blues during the winter time, I've definitely used this in creating makeup looks for the winter time for sure, because I always want to step out of my comfort zone, and I know that blue and purples are really great eyeshadow colors to accentuate anyone who has brown eyes. I just feel like sometimes I can't pull blue off. So I definitely need to play with this more. But there are some really beautiful, beautiful shades in here for sure. This, oh my God, what is this called? It's called Cullinan. And it's like an icy, like white blue shade. And it's just stunning, stunning. Like, do you see how pretty that is? It's just pretty white and like icy with a hint of blue in it, and I think it's just so pretty. What's another really good shade in here to swatch? This other one's called Ice Tray. Like, that's one thing I will give Jeffree, is that his formulas are creamy, buttery. They are so pigmented, it's stupid. And it's definitely worth the money, and I feel like his makeup is truly an investment, honestly, because it's just so good. And the packaging, you know he goes all out for this. Like this one, this was the Bloodlust palette, and it just has all these really pretty purple shades. Oh my God, I just dug my finger into that. No! I dug it into this shade. I feel really sad. But again, purples, it has a hint of blue in here as well. But these shades, like I said, they are timeless, and I feel like they can go anyway. And I almost want to do like a really fun, like icy purple blue eye. I don't know, but I just love it. Like this one shade, oh, it's called Take the Crown. Oh, look at that. Look at that icy purple shade. Like, is that not just stunning? Oh, Like, it almost makes me like, why do I not play with these more often? And so that's why I'm really challenging myself this winter to really play with some of these palettes more. So I think I'll, in my Vlogmas series at some point, I will try and do eye looks with these palettes. And again, just kind of step out of my comfort zone, or if I'm not able to put it onto Vlogmas, I will definitely make sure I do a video like on like YouTube Shorts, or so keep an eye out for that stuff for sure. Alright, I'm trying to like not get this all over myself because I've got swatches in the back of my hand, swatches here. Alright, so the last few palettes, this is a smaller one. I decided to incorporate this one because it's just giving me off like grungy tones, but like icy, and I just feel like this would be a great, like if you wanted to do like a sultry smoky eye for like New Year's Eve, I just feel like that would be so pretty with like a dark lip, you know what I mean? Or maybe even like a smoky eye with like a red lip, or maybe like a dark burgundy lip. That's what I'm feeling here. And this is Natasha Denona. This is in the eyeshadow quad Ayana, and I just think that this is just so pretty for like if you're going for a different type of hue for winter time, you know what I mean? You want to go more on the smokier side. Still a good idea. And as we're talking about like smoky tones but still incorporating blues, I have, this is the Lunar Beauty Eternal Eclipse eyeshadow palette. And this is Manny MUA's palette, and I just think this is just so pretty. So if you want those like grungy tones, those silvers, those like grays, but you also want some like deeper blue shades, like I think this would be great because this is like this says Night Sky, this is Lagoon, and this is Deep Sea. So we can swatch a few of these as well. I'm gonna go ahead and use my other hand. So Deep Sea is this like, it's coming off more blue on camera, but again, it's all about lighting, so, but it definitely has, do you see that shift? It's definitely deeper on my hand, so I definitely think that's so pretty. This other one is Night Sky. It's like a blackish purple blue, like, do you see that? Oh wow. I haven't like swatched this or used this palette in a while because it's just, it wasn't time for it. It wasn't its time yet until now, but that is super pretty. And then I really want to swatch this, oh my god, Adamantium. I think that's an element, but this is like that, this is that silver shade. If you want that silver shade, look at that. Look at that. And you want that for like New Year's Eve? Like, are you kidding me, Manny? Are you kidding me, Manny? Like, this is just chef's kiss. It's been a while since I played with this palette, so I definitely want to challenge myself to use that. And there's also this other shade that I really want to swatch for you. I know I've used this one. It's called Starry Eye, but it's more of like a more muted, like gray shade, but it still has a really great pigment and a really good shift to it. So, do you see what I'm talking about? Like, it's time for this palette. It's time for this palette to shine. Last but not least, before I get this like everywhere, I forgot to grab makeup wipes. Honestly, I think I'm out of my makeup wipes. Don't know. Last but not least is the Michaela Glam Light Pat 2 palette, which if you guys didn't see my collab video, my RBSG makeup challenge collab video that I did for November, which just came out this past week. This was the star of the show for the eyeshadow palette I decided to use because I use these beautiful blue shades on the bottom, but there's also these really pretty like purple shades, and even like these darker ones are in this corner that I really want to try out and use. And even this one called Mankit? I don't know. But then these pretty green shades too. Again, it's that winter time, so I always forget about green. But like those green shades are gonna be really fun to play with too because it's this is screaming like almost like a holiday palette to me because of the blues, the purples, the greens, and it's amazing. I could swatch some of these too if I can. So this green shade that's calling my name right now, look at this. Look at that. Hold on. Like Glamlight has great formulas too, and I think they've just gotten better with time. So that's a really pretty green shade. Then we have this other one, which is more of like a shimmery green as well. That could be really pretty with these two together. Like, oh, like, oh my god. I just love eyeshadow. Do you guys just love eyeshadows? Just because I feel like they're so, you could use them for anything. Okay, what's this other shade that I haven't swatched before? It's called Baddie. It's a really pretty, like, dark purple. Oh. Oh. Do you see that? You guys see how messy I get during these videos? But it's so worth it at the same time. What's this other shade I really want to swatch? This one's called, oh, I think I've swatched this one before. But this is Poppin', and I just feel like, I know this is a different type of formula. It's kind of really, like, flaky, but I don't even know where to put this on my hand. Maybe right here? But it's giving off this, like, purple, bluish hue, or do you guys see that shift? It's like, it's right here. Maybe I can zoom in on, but yeah, that's like super pretty. Honestly though, it kind of reminds me of her highlighter, and I feel like with this shade you probably need some type of like glitter base to put down first, like the one from NYX, which I keep forgetting to pick up when I go to Ulta. I literally told myself when I went to Ulta the other day that I needed to pick that up. Sandra, why do I keep forgetting? Because I need that for my eyeshadows to stick a little bit better, or for some of these glitter ones, just so when I remove them, the glitter is not like sticking all over my face. They're sticking to that base, and it makes it easier to remove. Also, if you guys didn't know, the trick, if you guys use glitter like on your eyes or whatever it is, if you take Scotch tape and you put it on there and you like put it on, press it on, and then peel it off, you're less likely to get glitter all over your face when you're taking your makeup off. Just thought I'd share that tip going into the holiday season when, you know, we use a lot of glitter for these holiday looks. So that is the end of this video. That is my rant of all of these eyeshadow palettes. I need to get this off of my hands because before I make a mess or I get anything on my clothes or anything that's white in my room, because I got a lot of white stuff in here. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for sticking around in this video. Again, keep an eye out for more videos to come during Vlogmas, because there will be future giveaways. You guys know I'm all about doing giveaways for you guys during this time. So, thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Before we do that, you guys know the gist. If you like videos like this, don't give this video a big thumbs up because it helps me out so much. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel because you know you want to. And don't forget to go ahead and hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss a video with me, your girl Sandra D. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!